Hey friends, welcome to the 5 Minute Traveler. My name is Jeff. Welcome to Lyon, France. Today's subject is going to be what you should prepare for when you're going to go international travel, some of the big do's and don'ts, so to speak. And I'll start off with this. If you're traveling to Europe for the first time, make sure you pick a big city. That's my biggest advice, is choose Paris, choose Rome, choose Barcelona. Try to stay away from the small ones, the ones that are even better. But language can be an issue. Now, if you're in school and then you're taking a class, say covering French, and you're feeling very strong and comfortable, and you're ready to take it to the next level, then absolutely, then go for it and take some of the smaller towns. But if this is your first travel into Europe, pick the major cities. Okay, so here's the big advice for you when you're going that people don't think about when going. Make sure that you check your data plan and even your call plan and your texting plan with the phone company you're with. And because roaming charges are expensive. You can buy a 1 gig, a 5 gig, depending on what you're used to using. So check on that with your phone company before you go, before you get that big surprise of that $500, $1,000 bill that you'll see for being in Europe using your phone. Credit cards. Make sure you get with your bank before you leave. Don't be standing in line or at a restaurant paying for your bill, and all of a sudden your bank has shut it off because here you've been in Lawton, Oklahoma for the past 10 years using that credit card, and now all of a sudden you're in Paris. They're going to say, what's up? So don't have that problem arise. Get with your bank on any card you're going to use, and make sure you have two types of cards. Make sure you have a cash card, debit card, and a credit card. One to just maintain all those expenses and to give you some insurance when you get back if any problems arise, and then one when you're wanting to get to an ATM machine. Battery backup. You're going to make sure you don't run out of it. If you're like me, and I would assume you are, you're going to get out there and you're going to travel around and look at museums and do this and do that, and hopefully you get far away from where you're staying. So make sure you have a battery pack on you to sustain yourself. Again, I'm going to make an assumption that you have a smartphone. Please do. It's going to help you with so many issues, having the metric system on there, language systems on there, getting you back to where you are or where you want to go. Adapters. Make sure you understand that Europe has different plug adaptations. And if there's 2 people going, go with 2 adapters. 4 people, take 4 adapters. You're not going to have the time to sit there and share between yourselves, especially if you're taking a hairdryer with you or whatever you take with you that needs electricity, and then you're trying to charge your battery, charge your phone. So make sure you take 1 adapter for every single person, and check out what the adapters are. Italy and France are very similar. Great Britain is not. So Spain is also. Know your time differences, and here's where it can arise is, for instance, at this point in Spain, it's a 7-hour difference from the US at Dallas or Central time. I was going to Portugal, and I was trying to time it because you have certain checkout times, certain check-in times, and I timed it to where I'd get there in time for check-in, not realizing that there are now 6 hours. So I caught that the last moment. So just be aware of time zones in different areas of Europe, especially, let's say you have a small business and you're trying to keep track or do business in the US. You're going to want to know your time differences and what's taking place there. Understand what the temperature is going to be. If it's going to be hot and you checked out on that, just make sure you're not packing a bunch of stuff you don't need. Take the right, shorts, tennis shoes, short sleeve shirts. During the winter, let's say you're leaving the US and it's 90 degrees there, and you're going to an area that's 38. Don't pack your overcoat inside your luggage. Put it on you or hang it over your arm to get there. Otherwise, you're taking up too much space. And if you followed my first episode on how to pack light, then you don't need to pack all that. Think about your security back home. You're going to be out there posting what you're doing on social media, and then that's fine, but make sure that you've set up some security for your house, that somebody's watching it. I would pay somebody to stay there. We're in a fortunate situation where we have an adult child that can watch the place. When I've taken the adult child with us out of the States, then we have somebody stay and watch it. So think about that. Make sure you take care of your mail, take care of your newspaper, and keep that place secure. And of course that you found your dog sitter if you have pets and animals. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode and this helps you. Give me a like, give me a share, and travel like you mean it.